Alright guys, how's it going? Let's see, it's Sunday. Today I just want to thank all the people who subscribe to my channel, stuff like that. It's good to hear good comments and stuff. I'm not too sure who the person was that commented on my channel, but I heard him say ribeye steaks next or something like that. I said, well, you know what, Jay? I said, how about we have some barbecue? I got my brother-in-law and sister-in-law coming over. Their kids are gonna ride around on the Jeep and stuff. So today the video is gonna be the ribeye steaks. If you can see that, look at that, good marbleization on there. And I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do this. I've already built the fire. The fire's already been built, but I'm gonna put my twist on the ultimate ribeye steak. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to use a cast iron skillet to melt some butter and garlic and saute some onions in there. And I'm going to do it right over the fire, right on the barbecue pit. So let me get everything situated and I'll show you what everything's going to look like. But before I go, let me just show you. Right now I'm using oak wood right now for the fire. You can see I just pretty much started the fire, and that's what it looks like. Y'all guys got to remember, all this that I'm doing right here, I ain't no chef. I just like cooking for everybody, and it's just good old backyard barbecue. That's all it is. Everybody can do it. Like with these ribeye steaks, the original is usually like just salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. I have my own seasoning that I make here, you know, that's what I'm going to put on mine. But you can use any seasoning that you want, whether it's from H-E-B or wherever, or you order it online, or however you want to do it. But once that fire gets down, I'm going to put that cast iron skillet in there, start melting some butter, cutting some onions, putting the garlic in there, and I'll show you that once I start cutting them onions and stuff. So as soon as I get that fire ready, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of my knowledge from cooking steaks. Before I ever cook a steak, I never let it be in the refrigerator, season it, and then put it on the pit. I always let my steak sit out for about 30-40 minutes, let it get a little bit room temperature. Not quite room temperature, but just not as cold as the refrigerator. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and season the steaks on both sides and let that seasoning rest while that fire's still going. And we're just going to sprinkle, first of all, I'm going to put some olive oil. Some olive oil, just a little bit so we can get it to stick. Just like this. A little olive oil here. We'll do it on both sides. And with that seasoning that I make, we're going to put that rub on these steaks, plus olive oil. You know, you get a good flavor with it. So all you're gonna do is you're just gonna season the meat, and you're gonna let this sit and let the steak start to sweat. It'll start sweating to bring some of the juices. That way the meat will get some of the flavor inside of it. And you're gonna do that to both sides. I'm sorry if that camera's moving too much, burning me out. I'm trying to keep that camera as still as I can, and it doesn't look like it's working. So we're going to put a little more olive oil on this side, just a little bit, just a little drizzle. We'll rub it and repeat the same process. These are very simple, easy recipes. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of people just like to use salt and pepper. Some people like to use Italian dressing. Some people like to put all kind of stuff on here, but we're gonna keep this pretty basic. The only thing different that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be grilling or sauteing those onions with the garlic and the butter, and we're going to drizzle it over the top after the first flip. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be magic. I'm telling you. So anyway, soon as that fire gets done, I'm gonna let these sit here probably for about 30 minutes. I'll be back. I'll show you what the fire looks like, and when we put them on, it's just gonna be a gorgeous sound, especially when it goes. Cállate, shut up, amigos. So right now, I got the cast iron skillet here. We got the grill on there. It's getting hot. We're gonna be cutting these onions. So I'm gonna take this cast iron skillet. We're gonna let it start warming up, just like that. I'm just telling you. This is my version of the ultimate ribeye steak because this is what I like. It's not maybe what everybody else likes, but this is what I like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an onion and I'm gonna just cut the ends just like that. Real quick. Cut them in half, just like this. Take that dried skin off there. Clean this up. Gotta make it look a little professional, right? Anyway, so I'm gonna take this little skin off right here. I'll use this in there on the barbecue. We're gonna cut this. Same process. Cut them. Take this stuff off. And then I'm going to show you how to cut these in little half moons because that's the way I like to eat mine. Delicious. So all you got to do now, you're going to get all these. Ooh, hold on. I'm trying not to make this video too long. So all you're going to do is cut them like this. Cut them in pieces. And these are going to put little half moons inside that cast iron skillet. Just like that. And me, I like hot stuff. So even with my ribeye steak, I know it sounds crazy. I'm going to eat some jalapenos from my garden. You don't have to do that, but I am. So get all these cut up. Probably going to cut 2 more after these. And we're going to walk right over to the barbecue pit. And we're going to put, we're going to put that butter on there to start melting. And I got unsalted sweet cream butter. Oh, it's delicious. Come on, Dre, let's go right over here. And I'm pretty sure that cast iron skillet's already getting hot. Watch. Oh man, can y'all see that? So as soon as all that butter gets rendered down, we're gonna throw the garlic, we're gonna throw the onions in there, and then we're gonna move that over to the side, take it off while we cook them ribeye steaks. I'll be right back. Guy did shut up. Now that butter's melted, the cast iron skillet is hot. We're gonna get all these onions and we're gonna throw them on there. Let them saute in all that butter. Look at that. Just stay right there, that's fine. Okay. I'll come right back. So, all you do is you let all these start rendering down, and we're going to be drizzling some of this juice from the onions and the butter, and I'm also going to throw some garlic in here. It's going to be delicious. If you want to keep looking at that fire tray, I'm going to get this scoop of garlic. Look at that, regular old minced garlic from old HEB. Get you a good old whopping teaspoon. Throw it right in there and stir. This pit's hot. Woo. So we're just going to let this go. Let these render down a little bit just so they're like translucent, I guess is what those people say on them cooking shows. I don't know about all that, but we're just going to let them simmer right now. And as soon as these are done, guess what's going on next? Ribeye steaks. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now if y'all take a look at these onions and this garlic and that butter, see how it's all caramelizing? Well, I like my onions a little crunchy, not too crunchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these all the way away. I'm going to give this grill one more swipe with a wire brush. Remember, this is backyard barbecue. It don't matter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the steaks, which are right over here. Look at this. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to make magic. Watch this. We're gonna let them go probably for about 2 minutes on each side. And then we're gonna move them off to the side and let them go for about another 8 minutes. And we're gonna have a medium rare ribeye steak. I'm telling you. And I don't need to do the 45-degree angle thing because of the grill that I got. It's already expanded metal, so it's gonna get the crisscross no matter what. So, after 2 minutes, we'll flip. I'll show you what they look like on the other side. Money. Be right back. So the 2-minute marks come up. I'm gonna open the lid. We're gonna do a flip. And if y'all could look at this, how delicious this looks. Look at that. Oh man. I'm telling you. Stay right there. Just keep watching that bubble tray. Keep watching this right there. Stay right there where you're at. Remember that butter and that garlic? Let's put some of that on there. On the top. Just like that. Just a little bit. Just give it some of that garlicky flavor. Woo, that son of a bitch is hot. That's all you gotta do. Just like that. And I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna let this go for 2 minutes on this side. And then I'm gonna move them. I might even just take them off after this. So as soon as these go for a couple of minutes, I'll come right back. Alright guys, I'm fixing to take these ribeyes off right now. If y'all can look at that. And I'm gonna set them, look at that. And I'm gonna let them rest. I'm gonna walk over here, Trey. I'm gonna put one right here. This is a very important step. You cannot touch them after this point. You're gonna bring that, look at that. Look at that, Dre. Oh. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wrap it. Just not too tight, because we just want to stop the cooking process. We just want it to rest. We want all those juices. Remember I told you that tightens up when it's cooking. Now we're gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna cut it after I put all those caramelized onions on the top. And it's gonna be my ultimate ribeye steak, the way I like to eat it. I'll be right back after this. Guys, now that these ribeye steaks, they've rested for about 10 minutes, we're gonna open it. And if you can see here, I got all those onions. Look at that. Garlic and butter and a little bit of my seasoning that I make. So what we're gonna do now, look at these. I'm just saying, look at all that juice. So I'm taking both of these off and I'm gonna set them on this cutting board. If you just bear with me just for a second. And I'm gonna give you a little presentation on this cutting board, what it's gonna look like. Look at that. And this out of the way. Everybody who likes to eat ribeye steaks plain, just cooked like this, perfect. Me, I like mine with this right here on it, just like that. I don't even need a baked potato, nothing. That's all I need is that right there. So we're gonna cut into this one right here and show you, see what it looks like. Look at that. Oh man. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect. Just a little pink on the inside. This one here is mine, the one with the onions. I don't know who wants to try what, but I'm trying this right here. I'm cutting this piece right here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm eating this whole piece. Y'all want to watch me eat this? Look at it. I don't know what to say. That's the way I like to eat mine. Y'all can try the recipe. I'm gonna let my nieces and nephews try it here. And I am gonna make another video this week. We'll take it back to Mexico. We might do the street tacos. See how that comes out. But anyway, all y'all, hope y'all like, subscribe, hit everything. Give me some thumbs up, comments. I'll take them all. Good or bad, it don't matter. And I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Guys, didn't shut up.